Hey guys, Just Good Games here, bringing you part 3 of the Sonic review. This is Sonic 3 for the Sega Genesis. If you haven't seen the other two videos, go ahead and check those out. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 are on my channel as well. Apparently one of the new features of this game is Sonic can go Super Saiyan, I guess? That's pretty cool. And there's Knuckles. That's the first time we get introduced to him in the Sonic series. Little fun fact for you, this game and the next game, Sonic and Knuckles, that has the openable port on the top, were supposed to be all the same game, but they ran out of space on the game cards as I understand it, so they had to divide it into two games, Sonic 3 and then Sonic and Knuckles, which is coming up in the next review. So if you put your copy of Sonic & Knuckles in your Genesis, flip the top of the game open, and stick Sonic 3 on the top of it, that's originally how the game was designed to be played. But like I said, they ran out of space on the cards and there was some time constraints if I remember right, so they broke it out into two separate games. Just a cool thing to know. This game has some really fun gameplay. I mean, the first and the second Sonic that we reviewed earlier were good games, but I like this one a little bit better. The gameplay is just more fun to me. It's even more fast-paced, more smoother than the Sonic 2 game, and the soundtrack is a little bit better too, in my opinion. And there's also lots of shields and just all kinds of new stuff on this game that wasn't in the other two. Yeah, making Sonic headbang to that soundtrack. This game and Sonic & Knuckles are definitely my two favorite games out of the series. They're just really great gameplay, like I've said before, and Sonic & Knuckles was the game that I played the most growing up on the Sega Genesis, so I got a lot of good memories with that game. Generally speaking, as the Sonic games came out, they just got more refined and more polished than the ones previous to them, and this game is definitely no exception. It's just a real blast to play. Of course, you got your good buddy Tails with you again. He basically just follows you around and dies a lot. Helps you out once in a while, but it's cool to have him, I guess. This game's main objective, like the other ones, is to fight Dr. Robotnik. That's kind of a never-ending thing with Sonic, kind of like Mario and Luigi fighting Bowser, I guess. It never gets boring or anything because his vehicles are always way different than the last ones. It's just good variety for the boss battles in this game. Actually, in all Sonic games, the boss battles are pretty good. Here's one of the newer shields. It's the electric shield or spark shield or whatever it's called. I can't remember right now, but it attracts the coins to you like magnetically, and then you also have a spark attack with it. Pretty cool. I always thought these enemies were kind of funny. They're like spikes, but you can jump on them and it makes a trampoline sound. It's kind of funny. It's like, yeah kids, it's safe to jump on spikes. Go ahead. There's also new fun ways to interact with the level, such as these wheels right here. That's just another thing that they did in this game, was added more interactivity between you and the actual environment in the game, which is always a plus in any game. I'm not sure if it's just me, but the controls in this game feel slightly faster and more responsive even than in Sonic 2. That could just be me, but it seems like the more they went on with the Sonic games, the better the controls got little by little. This is another cool thing, is when you get done with the level, it doesn't cut to another screen. You just continue on. It gives the game kind of more of a linear sense to it. You know, you're not cutting away to another screen every time that you beat a level. You're just continuing right on from where you just beat the last boss or completed the level or what have you. It just gives it more of a kind of a sense that you're in one big world rather than a bunch of broke up levels, which is really cool. So if you don't have this game, go out and buy a copy of it. It's really cheap. And don't forget to check out part 4 of my Sonic review, which will be featuring Sonic and Knuckles.